Something's missing with this kid. This kid talks. He runs his mouth like I could be a starting quarterback with his arms crossed like this. Get your ass in the front row and study and do all that. If I know, the whole league knows.
There's only really one other thing I wanted to talk about in the league. A lot of discourse going on around the Browns quarterback room, obviously more specifically Shedeur Sanders. He had a weird interview this week where people were media guys were asking him questions and he was just talking with his mouth but wasn't saying anything. I want to know what you guys think, because
wasn't that response to Rex Ryan though?
I don't know. What did Rex Ryan do? I'm misinformed.
He said something that morning on First Take about Shedeur. I'll send it to you. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Because I seen somebody post like Rex Ryan. It was a response to Rex Ryan saying something about him. And I think he told him he needed to be quiet or something.
Maybe he's just doing it. Either way, I think it's not like the best look, because all that's going to do is just, make the media talk about you more in ways that they probably shouldn't. He's got to get out of there. The Browns are not a good football team. They never will be a good football team. I know, because I'm a part of a bad football team, and I know we're never going to be a good football team. Very similar problems, except we don't pay, fully guaranteed contracts to convicted people. We don't do that, but we do other things that aren't good.
All right, tell me if y'all can hear this. I'm gonna play the audio real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, but why the hell isn't he putting Shedeur Sanders? We're all waiting to see this Shedeur Sanders be the guy, or Gabriel, whatever. Something's missing. Something's missing with this kid. This kid talks. He runs his mouth like I could be a starting quarterback with his arms crossed like this. Get your ass in the front row and study and do all that. If I know, the whole league knows. Quit being an embarrassment that way. You got the talent to be the quarterback. You should be embarrassed that you're not the quarterback now. See if they make a change there.
Interesting.
That was the response, and that's why he did the mute, the mosh.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, it makes sense, but yeah, it's such a weird situation with him, because you go back to the draft and the Browns didn't even really want to draft him. It was more of an ownership pick.
Yep.
Rather than the GM and coaches.
Yeah, because they had already picked Dylan Gabriel earlier on in the draft.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I feel like he's talented enough to be a starter in the league. Yeah, obviously he just needs to get his opportunity.
Yeah.
But that's just kind of this generation of players. The NIL has these college kids thinking that they're entitled to, things that maybe they're not entitled to. Some are, obviously, but
right.
It's just the era that we live in, and you just kind of have to adjust to that.
Okay, and you still drive or whatever, right? How would you feel if you was on a team, right, and you was out driving the driver that was the starter, and every time you like, damn, well, y'all gonna give me a chance to drive? I mean, y'all see me in practice, y'all see me outperforming this motherfucker. Why am I not in the driver's seat of the car? And then this is what's gonna happen. This is what made me even more mad. Dylan Gabriel, if he goes out there and stinks it up, you're gonna throw Shedeur in with no reps, and then hope he looks bad.
Yeah. Yep. Really, not even that. I mean, Joe Flacco is still the backup.
Mm-hmm.
It's like weird, bro. It's like crazy. Like, if you ain't want to draft the kid, if you ain't want to play the kid, just let him go somewhere else.
Yeah. It seems like a bit of a blackballing situation, in my opinion, but that's just my pure speculation.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you think about it, like a team like the Ravens could have drafted him, Lamar Jackson out. He slides.
You think those reports are true about what he told them, though?
He didn't want to.
He didn't want his career to be a backup.
The reason why I kind of believe it is because I think that could be something that Dion would feed him.
Because even the Eagles tried to reach out and draft him, and we said that he said the same thing to us, that he didn't want to come and be a permanent backup to Jalen Hurts.
Yeah,
I get it, but you're not always going to get what you want, so you got to kind of suck it up, and that's where the kind of disconnect with the NIL era and, the NFL, where you're kind of seeing like, Shedeur feels like he's entitled to be a starter, but 99.9% of situations aren't going to be like that. So you got to come in and put in the work and earn your keep.
The second
you put
get
in, okay,
that
but
yeah.
y'all got to see it from another perspective. He's putting in all the work in practice, and he's still not getting reps with any first, second, or third team. Like, what else do? I come in, keep my head down, I put in all the work, I'm doing all the drills, I'm doing it the right way, and then you still not giving me opportunity to play at all.
Right. And it's not like we're hearing stuff coming out of practice of him like being disruptive or anything like that. Like he's clearly doing what he's supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's being a good teammate, but
I think I would be more mad at him if he was like, well, I'm accepting being the backup, man. I think Dylan Gabriel's better than me. Like I would be more pissed off.
Right.
I want you to have the mentality that, hey, I should be a starter. Hey, I should be in the NFL. I'm here for a reason. Like, put me in and let me show you what I got. I like that mentality. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at it.
Yeah.
But I do. I honestly think he's better than Dylan Gabriel. I think he's better than Joe Flacco too at this point in his career.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
We just gotta see it. That's
I think he's the best. I think he's the best quarterback they have on their roster right now. But the Browns are so pride stricken at this point. They can't even accept just being like, hey, let's see if he can cook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which is why they'll always Brown.
Because like this is what I always ask people. Like, what happens if Shedeur actually gets to start and he sparks that offense? And they look good.
They're not gonna have a choice.
Yeah. I mean, you saw it a little bit in preseason.
Yeah, he did look good in those couple games. I ain't gonna count.
Yeah. Right. Here's the thing too. Like, as a football team, like if he comes in and has a spark, that's what you want. And it kind of seems like they just don't want him to do anything, which is
That's
a weird.
How I feel too, Kyle.
It's so weird. Like that, you should want that. Like, man, I don't know.
I just think it's a blackballing situation. Like, if that's the best thing for my team, I'm all for it.
Right.
I don't know what other people are thinking. Like,
yeah,
just because he's Dion's son and he's of a certain complexion, he can't get some playing time. If he's clearly the best guy you got.
Bro, when I heard that report that this man was throwing with the equipment manager in practice, bro, I was like, he cooked.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got to go to a team that's got like.
I wanted him to go to the Rams, no cap.
The Rams would be a good team.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then to me, I think it was the best team in his fit because, like, you don't have to start off the rip, and then you also get the opportunity to learn from, two of the great minds in Matthew Stafford and Sean McVay.
Yep.
And I mean, I think that would have been a perfect spot because we don't know how long Matt got left. Like,
yeah. But again, he doesn't want to be a backup.
Yeah, but no.
He's
gonna be a backup for at max 2 years. At max 2 years.
He didn't want to be a career backup, but I think if he go to a team where he's like, hey, in 1 or 2 years, you're gonna take the reins of a team like that, he'd have been cool.
And honestly,
he's looking at it like,
didn't
ain't they talking about like extending Lamar? I mean, probably extending Jalen. Like those are situations where you ain't got a starting job for 5, 6, 7 years down the road. Like, and your only starting time is gonna be injury time, like, or blowout time. Like
that I get, yeah. But for me, like a team like the Rams, like even if Matt wanted to play 3, 4 more years, like we've seen time and time again that if there's a guy behind him that's younger, that's cheaper, like teams are willing to move off of a quarterback earlier than maybe they should by a year or two to let the young guy take over. And like if Shedeur went into a team like the Rams and performed how he did in the preseason and in garbage time, or if Matt Stafford's out with a hamstring or something for a week or two, like he's going to set himself up to take over that team as soon as Matt's out the door.
Yeah, because who's the backup right now? Stetson Bennett and
right,
Jimmy G,
something like that.
Yeah,
come on, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know exactly where they go. What the Browns are going to do, but I mean, we do know they're going to keep losing. That's for sure.
Yeah.
because no matter what, even if he's getting reps, I think he's still set up for failure going into that offense. I mean, they're not running the ball particularly well. Their best weapon right now is Cedric Tillman. Like, that's just not sustainable. You know what I mean? He's only going to find like success outside of that organization. I mean, Baker's a perfect example.
Yeah.
I mean, Baker found success there. Like, that's the thing. And they still got him out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know.
The Browns will always brown. That's how I feel about it.
Yep.
But I mean, if you didn't want him, don't draft him in the first place.
Yep.